The sun dipped below the horizon like a fiery orange ball, painting the sky in vibrant hues. Laughter mingled with the gentle whisper of waves on the shore, setting the perfect scene for a family vacation. Alex, a restless teenager bursting with the energy of summer, felt the familiar tug of adventure. While his parents relaxed by the crackling beach bonfire, he slipped away unnoticed, drawn by the faint thrum of unfamiliar music echoing from the island's heart. He followed the sound, his heart a drum in his chest, a mixture of excitement and apprehension battling within him. The sun's last rays filtered through the dense foliage, casting long, eerie shadows on the forest floor. As he emerged from the thick vegetation, a hidden clearing unfolded before him. A bonfire blazed in the center, its dying embers casting dancing shadows on the faces of people swaying and laughing with carefree abandon. In the heart of the gathering, a figure captivated Alex's gaze. Kara, her raven hair flowing freely, her eyes twinkling like captured stars under the moonlight. She radiated an enigmatic beauty that drew him in like a moth to a flame. He hesitated for a moment, his feet glued to the forest floor. Then, curiosity winning over doubt, he stepped into the clearing. The music faltered, and all eyes turned to him. A hush fell over the gathering, but Kara's smile remained warm and inviting. She beckoned him closer, and soon he was swept up in the joyous celebration, the unsettling feeling momentarily forgotten. As the moon climbed higher, casting a silvery light on the gathering, the festivities began to wind down. Kara, her smile now holding a hint of mystery, led him away from the clearing and deeper into the forest. The path narrowed, the air growing heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. A shiver ran down Alex's spine, but Kara's touch on his arm sent a reassuring warmth through him. They reached a clearing bathed in the soft glow of the moon. A ramshackle cabin stood nestled amongst the trees, smoke curling lazily from its chimney. An unsettling silence hung in the air, broken only by the chirping of crickets and the distant hooting of an owl. Inside, a family gathered around a table, their faces illuminated by flickering candlelight. Their smiles seemed too wide, their eyes too bright, sending a tremor of unease through Alex. "This is my family," Kara said, her voice soft but strangely hollow. "Welcome home, Alex." Days turned into weeks, and Alex found himself trapped in a reality more chilling than any nightmare. The seemingly benevolent family turned out to be a clan of cannibals, their hospitality a sinister facade. He learned the chilling truth. Their smiles were practiced, their warmth calculated, and their intentions far from welcoming. Terror became his constant companion, paranoia, a gnawing hunger in his mind. He had become their newest captive, fattened, lulled into a false sense of security before the inevitable slaughter. But Alex wasn't one to surrender to despair. He clung to the memory of his parents, their faces a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. He observed, planned, and waited for his chance to escape. His opportunity arrived in the form of a young girl, Kara's younger sister, Anya. Ostracized from the family's macabre rituals, Anya bore a quiet defiance in her eyes that resonated with Alex. In her fear and isolation, he found an unlikely ally. Together, they formed a fragile bond, sharing their secrets and fears under the cloak of night. Slowly, they pieced together a plan, a desperate gamble for survival. Their escape was fraught with danger, a harrowing journey through the island's labyrinthine forest. They relied on wit, cunning, and a touch of luck to evade the family's pursuit. Days blurred into nights, each step etched with the fear of discovery. But they persevered, driven by the burning desire for freedom. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they stumbled upon a hidden cave, a natural sanctuary offering temporary refuge. Inside, they found a hidden spring and forgotten food stores, a lifeline in their fight for survival. Their days were consumed by the struggle for basic necessities, but with each passing day, their bond grew stronger, forged in the crucible of shared hardship. The cave became their haven, a secret world hidden from the horrors lurking outside. But their escape hadn't gone unnoticed. The cannibal family, driven by vengeance and the insatiable hunger for fresh meat, tracked them down. A final confrontation loomed, a desperate battle for survival against overwhelming odds. As the family closed in, Anya, her eyes filled with a newfound resolve, pushed Alex towards the cave entrance. "Go," she whispered, her voice trembling but firm. "I'll hold them off." Confused and horrified, Alex pleaded with her, but Anya's gaze held an unwavering determination. I... Anya's voice hitched. "I love you, Alex. Remember that." She shoved him towards the cave entrance, tears glistening in her moonlight-lit eyes. Before he could protest, she stepped forward, facing the approaching figures with a defiant stance. Her small frame trembled, but her voice rang out with surprising strength. "Leave him alone," she shouted. "He has nothing to do with this." The cannibals stopped, momentarily taken aback by Anya's courage. Their smiles, once welcoming, contorted into grotesque snarls. The air crackled with tension as they advanced, their eyes fixed on her. Alex could only watch in horror as Anya, small and alone, confronted the monstrous family. He wanted to rush back, fight alongside her, but Anya's final words echoed in his mind. He had to escape, carry her memory with him. With a heavy heart, he squeezed through the narrow cave entrance, the sounds of the struggle echoing behind him. He stumbled deeper into the darkness, tears blurring his vision, the weight of Anya's sacrifice crushing him. Days turned into weeks, each hour haunted by the memory of Anya's bravery. Hunger gnawed at him, loneliness threatened to consume him. But he pressed on, driven by the promise he made to her. He emerged from the cave, a shadow of his former self, determined to reach civilization and expose the darkness.